Y'all see it? Y'all see it? We doing something different this time, though, y'all. Doing something a little bit different this time. Okay, so if you want this, you're going to have to tell me how many yards Zach Ertz is going to have receiving. Now, hold on. Because in the middle of this video, yes, in the middle of this video, it's going to be another giveaway. So you got to stay tuned, man. I told y'all I'm giving y'all 2 giveaways today, man. Show y'all how much I appreciate y'all, seriously. So, for this, all you got to do is tell me, whoever comes closest, tell me how many receiving yards Zach Ertz is going to have. Then stay tuned for the second one, man. Yo, that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that, man. You know who it is. You know what it is. It's your boy, Fully Fresh, a.k.a. The General, here reporting for duty. Also a fourth. Yes, a fourth for the Better Bird podcast. Man, you already know how we get down. Listen, I want to thank every last one of y'all for coming through. And even if you didn't come through, just for being there at the live, man. That joint was so dope. It was kind of like, hold on, before I get into that, shout out to my youngin' Nate. You see Nate at the beginning? Oh, man, we look like we need you instead of Rhaegar. Shout out to my youngin' Nate, man. Seriously, he be heavy in the comments also. But once again, man, shout out to all of y'all that came through, man, because it was like, it wasn't just me. It was like a barbershop-like conversation that we was having, man. Shout out to Young Easy, Be More Philly, Philly podcast. It was a couple other people, man. Shout out to all them, man. It was like a barbershop type of thing. We just sitting there busting it up. Nobody really arguing. You know what I mean? A lot of people feel the same way. But how do you feel today, y'all? How do you feel today? Because I don't care what the reports say. Jim Schwartz, step into my office. Why? Because you're fired. Now people want to say he retired. No, you're fired. That's what I think. But they let me bow out gracefully. Shout out to Be More Philly again. We was talking about Black Monday. A term I really haven't heard too much. But he brought it to my attention. You know, that's when they let a lot of people go. So maybe they having him save grace and save face with that one. You know what I mean? Now, for those that say Jim Schwartz has done a good job, he is a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator. I ain't gonna argue with you. Would I say that he could have did a better job? Yes. Because, and I listen to dudes like ESP. I don't know how in the hell he got a job. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Shout out to him. He got to feed his family or whatever the case may be. Cool, but I don't think this dude knows football. I don't think he knows football. When you can sit there and say that Jim Schwartz is going to be hard to replace him, you're false. You're wrong, because you can get any coordinator to do what he does. And Jim Schwartz, it's the adjustments. The good defensive coordinators make adjustments, and that's something that Jim Schwartz never did. And if he does make the adjustment, it's a game too late. You're not making it in game. You're making it the next game for another quarterback. And then you're stuck on that. And then you got to scheme again for another quarterback, and you can't do it. We seen when he goes against rookies and when he goes against guys that really don't got an arm but got legs, you know what I mean? You see what he does. And that's why the numbers be looking so good when you really break it down. But when you really break it down and really look at it, when he goes against the elite, this is what you get paid for. When he go against the elite guys, like a Tom Brady, who lit him up for 505 yards in the Super Bowl. Yes, he's a Super Bowl defensive coordinator, whatever you want to call it. But he gets lit up. Aaron Rodgers just lit him up this year and last year for 300, like 3 tubs. The list goes on and on. Now, before Josh Allen had a number one and also is playing better like how he was, he did a good job against Josh Allen last year. I don't think he would do a good job against Josh Allen this year. When you look at Russell gives him fits. Russell gives him fits. Let's go a little bit deeper. Pause. Even Sean Payton's offense. Now, they did show up. But I thought that Taysom Hill wasn't being used right in that game. He didn't get ran how he should have been. You know what I mean? I think he only had 3 rushes, and that's not that kind of guy. Kyler Murray lit you up. Jared Goff, you couldn't stop the bootlegs. I mean, the list goes on and on. Stop me when I'm wrong. I don't have no problem with Jim Schwartz not being here. Now it's time to find somebody that's going to step into them shoes like a Greg Williams or something like that. Because I'm tired of the reacting defenses. I'm tired of it, and I keep having to say it. I was tired of 3rd and 5, and you got your DBs and your safeties 8 yards back, when your safety should be over the top. Can we get some over the top help from these safeties, making the safeties just look bad? They in coverage. They always got to cover tight ends close to the line. They always playing close to the line. What's the point of having safeties? You might as well just have a whole bunch of linebackers out there. Now, we get into the middle of the video, y'all. I told y'all, you know what I mean? I am a man of my word, man. I am a man of my word. Hold on, let me get it. Another one. I know I said 50, but I read it wrong. I apologize. It's a $20 gift card to your choice. Acme, Safeway, Stars. It got a whole bunch of places on here. I don't know all these places. I just know Acme. But it is a free giveaway. It's another free giveaway, y'all. All you got to do is tell me the score combined. I don't need to know who wins. I don't care. You already know how I feel. I feel as though we don't need to win. I don't need to know who wins. You don't even gotta put it's gonna be 30 this or 20 that. You ain't even gotta do that. Just give me the scores combined. The person that comes the closest or hits it on the head, this is for you. Told y'all in the middle of the video. Give y'all something fresh and new. Listen, so back to what I was saying. I'm tired of a reacting defense, y'all. I am. It's time when you got Slay saying that we're not taught to play the football, we're taught to play the player. That's a problem to me. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Now, today is no do's and don'ts. Because tomorrow, lose the freaking game. Lose the game. Don't win the game. That's all the do's and don'ts that need to be said today. Here's what I can say, man. I don't understand, and it's real skeptical to me on why you wait right before you're about to play to announce that you're going to retire, whatever the case may be. Do you want to be in the news? You want to be clickbait? I don't know, man. But where do we go from here now? Because obviously we kind of got a leg up on everybody else that's going to be firing people after the season. So now it's time to start looking. And it looked like Doug Peterson is going to be here. It looks like Carson Wentz is going to be here. It looks like Jalen Hurts is going to be here. These are things that I did not want to see. I'm not going to lie to you. Only way I wanted to see him if you're going to bring a bona fide offensive coordinator in here. Ain't no Eric Bieniemy and none of that. He's not going to go from Kansas City, who just won a Super Bowl, to be a play caller in Philadelphia. It's not happening. Come on, man. It's really a downgrade. He should spit at somebody's feet for offering him that. Anyway. So where do we go from here from defensive coordinator? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I don't never want somebody to lose their job and not be able to feed their family. But I do understand it was just time. And I'm tired of dudes like ESP thinking that this dude is just better than sliced bread. He's not. He's been bad. And has he had good games? The Atlanta game in 2017 playoffs, yes. Even the Atlanta game in 2018, yes. His defense has shown up. But yet and still, it's be the same scheme. Why is it that you got a guy that you brought over that that's a nose tackle in Hargrave and the 3-4 over there in Pittsburgh and was balling, but then you bring him over here with a new scheme when you can change your scheme. You can change your scheme here and there. You can run a 4-3. You can run a 3-4. You can do that. Pittsburgh does it. I don't understand, man. See, now that he's not here, let's just keep it a bean. The dude really didn't make adjustments and he stinks. So shout out to him, man. I hope he yeah, like I said, I don't want nobody to not be able to ever feed their family. You know, shout out to Jim Schwartz. I hope he lands on his feet. It's just not going to be in Philadelphia anymore. You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. 2 giveaways. I told y'all, the one in the intro and the one in the middle of the one in the middle of the video, man. Seriously, man, I'm trying to do as much as I can for y'all because y'all did so much for me. Thank you. And this is the way that I can thank y'all the most. You know what I mean? So y'all already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh. Yo, that.